Hey, oh, excuse me. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. What we got here, this is, now Marvel in the 70s, well, late 60s, because I think that Spider-Man, the first issue was like 69, but really in the 70s when they came into making, these magazine size, black and white, comic magazines. They had... Savage Sword of Conan is probably the best known one. They had other stuff though. There was a Dracula one. There was Planet of the Apes. There was quite a few of them. Conan was the best known one. Well, in '87, they put out the first issue of what's called the Conan Saga. This was $2, but it reprints the first 3 issues of the comic book Conan. And look, we get this great cover that I'm not exactly sure who that is, and there's no name on it that I can see, but it looks really cool, and they use it for the corner piece. I got this on sale somewhere. I didn't even pay $2 for it. I probably paid $1. And then we get the cover redone here just in black and white. That's just really nice. Alright, so this is what? May of 87. Is it a month? That's published monthly. We get the Coming to Conan, Lair of the Beastmen, and Twilight of the Grim Grey God. Back when Jim Shooter's editor-in-chief, Larry Hama, is just a regular editor. A managing editor, blah, 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 consultant. It's the very first issue. There we go. And it's just reprint, in black and white, slightly larger. There's the cover. And then we get the first issue of Conan by Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, and Barry Smith with Dan Atkins as the embellisher. And these are really cool. I have a couple more issues of this. I didn't realize I grabbed the first issue. I was like, oh, this is something I've never seen anybody talk about. That's the cool thing about the Marvel Conan stuff, is that especially the Savage Swords of Conan magazines didn't reprint as much, even though you got the Dark Horse things that reprint the Conan stories. You don't get the Red Sonja or the other stuff. But for the actual Conan, the comic shit, it's been reprinted so much, it's easy to find cheap. And this is probably my favorite way to look at it, because I like the black and white. It looks nice. It's bigger than normal. And these things are not expensive. I mean, I doubt maybe some of the tail end issues you might have to pay more than cover price, but I wouldn't expect to. I mean, you're not going to get them in mint for cover price, but what do you need a mint for? It's a reprint, it's to read. Look at that artwork. And we got Conan number 2. The greatest sword and sorcery hero of all, Conan the Barbarian. Die, manling, you're no match for the power of the beastmen. And the cavern waits doom. Excuse me. Alright, and we got Stan Lee as the editor, Roy Thomas is the writer, Barry Smith is the artist. Excuse me. Whew, sorry. Sal Buscema is the inker, and Sam Rosen is the letterer. Such great art in this shit. Even if the comic did veer away from the original, the way the character was by Howard, way more than, oh, sweet, Wind Chimes in Hyboria. This is a map. Yeah, it's a map. Nice. It's a large map. Ooh, look, it's got all kinds of, yeah. That's pretty cool. Seeing this when, I don't know if that was in the original. No, it's just in the middle of the story. And that'd be neat to have on your wall, like a bigger version of that map. Conan was just such a great title. Now it's back at Marvel, so, I don't see them doing this. I don't see Marvel putting out, you don't see black and white magazines really anymore. Everything's color. I'd kill for a great newsprint, black and white comic, even if it's reprint shit. Issue 3, The Twilight of the Grim Grey God. Lee, Thomas, Smith. Sal Buscema listed as embellishers. That means he probably did more than... Freely adapted from Robert E. Howard's story, The Grey God Passes. See map in our letters section. Isn't issue 3 the one that's supposed to be like the harder one to find? Remember, I think that was in like the Overstreet for years. It was listed as scarce or some shit like this. And it turned out it was just like a regional thing. Like in the Northeast or wherever Overstreet was based, it was harder to find, but other areas it wasn't. For this day, the ravens drink blood. Look at that. Big ass fucking fight scenes. Oh, such great stuff. I mean, really, it's this that got the excitement to get the movie made that everybody loves with Arnold. And then to get the other movie made that not everybody loves with Arnold. And then to get the third movie made that a lot of people don't like with Jason Momoa. Next issue, Tower of the Elephant. Zucala's daughter and Devil Wings of their Shadizar. No Tower of Elephants are real. What's this? It's still that wind chimes. Okay. Now on the back cover, we got Never Has So Much Savagery Cost So Little. Conan Saga. Subscribe now and get 12 issues for just $18. $6 savings. Savage Sword of Conan. Subscribe now and get 12 issues for just $14. That's $4 off the newsstand rate. That is cheap. Damn. In fact, subscribe to any titles listed below and save up to $4 off the regular newsstand rate. We got Savage Sword of Conan, Conan Saga, Marvel Fanfare, Conan the King, Marvel Saga, ElfQuest, Gru, and Alien Legion. Okay. That's Conan Saga number 1. I don't know how long this shit lasted. I've got like, excuse me, like issue 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere in there. Like maybe 2 more issues. I know I got one that reprints the story with Michael Moorcock's Elric. If I remember right, Elric, I'm pretty sure Elric's in there, which I don't think those get reprinted that often, but Conan Saga. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.